Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping. We are here in Long Beach, California, and I'm going to show you an application of a soil moisture managing product that we use pretty much in all of our installations. But this particular installation is unique because we have a southwest facing wall here that gets really hot in the afternoon. And so we have some plant materials that's going to be able to take the heat. We have some society garlic here that is we're putting it on the side, this little narrow bed here, and we have some comprosmas over here, marble queen that's on the other side here. But this is like a north facing wall, so you do get some shade in certain times of the year, but this wall here, it gets blasted with sunlight. And so we don't have an irrigation system over here yet. We're going to try to run a drip line underneath the sidewalk in order to hydrate this area. Put a drip line here, put some drip emitters on these society garlic. But what we're going to do is utilize the Hydretain in our installation. That's going to help to pull any available water vapor towards the root system of the plant and hydrate these plants and keep them in a hydrated state. As you can see, all the roots here is pretty well rooted out. But what happens is the Hydretain will coat the root and it acts as a magnet, and it pulls the available water vapor that's in the soil matrix, which is in between the pore spaces of the soil. You have evaporation and you have transpiration that happens here. After you water, the sunlight causes the water to evaporate, but also you have gravity that takes the water away from the root system. So what the Hydretain does is pulls that available water vapor towards it, and it converts it over to a usable water. The water vapor is then utilized to as water, and we use it to be able to keep the plants hydrated. Also, if you have fertilizers and nutrients in the water, we use a lot of liquid fertilizers, then you're able to have hydration plus also nutrition to the plant material, and so the plants grow a lot better because they're getting fed pretty much hydroponically. I'm going to show you right quick on how we put it together. I already had this already split out, and so what we'll do is just put this packet in here like that, and we have this is a 2-ounce sample packet of the Hydretain, and I'll have some information in the descriptions that tell you where you can be able to order some or where you'll be able to pick it up. And 2 ounces will treat like about 2 gallons of water. So this particular vessel is about a 2-gallon container, so we'll put that in there. Then we'll fill them up with some water. Put that in here like that. Excuse me as I organize myself here. We've already put some Hydretain in some of the other areas over here, some of the other shrubs, but I'm going to show you how we do it. You can also get Hydretain in the dry form, but I like using the liquid when we do our planting, because in that way we can get things hydrated right away, because the Hydretain needs to be activated in order for it to be able to work properly in the soil matrix. So what you do is we come over and we basically just dig our holes and hydrate the holes first. This way the water is able to permeate the area where the plants are going to go, so that way the root ball doesn't get dried out by the dry areas of the soil wicking the moisture out of the root ball. We'll go ahead and put in water in this last one here for a 5-gallon, but we hydrate the holes first in order to get some water in there and make things ready for the plant material when we put it in. One thing I learned from my landscape designer is when we dig our holes, we dig them in a square fashion rather than just going and digging a hole, a round hole, because what happens is when the plants grow, what happens is they have a tendency to do a circling event here, like what you see here in the bottom where they circle the root balls. So we don't want that to continue. So what happens is we go in and we kind of separate this out. This soil is pretty loose, so we don't have to separate it that much. But our holes, we dig all of our planting holes in basically linear fashion, so that way when the roots grow, they're able to branch out and it grows a lot better, and we don't get rounding or circling of the roots. As you can see, the Hydretain has like a little foamy type of consistency there. We put that plant down in there, like so. We try to plant where the root ball is a little bit higher than the ground level. These society garlic, we can kind of plant them a little bit deeper, but the rule of thumb is we try to plant these plants where the actual top of the plant is a little bit higher than the actual soil level. That way we don't get crown rot or anything like that, especially on these other shrubs, 5 gallons and stuff like that. I'm not going to put those in. I only got one hand, so I'm doing this video, but soon I'll have an assistant that'll be able to help do these videos or help me out on these. But it is what it is. We're going to do it like we do it, and that's what we do here. And then after we put the soil around it, we'll put our soil around it, then we'll top it off with some more Hydretain, the liquid, and call it a day. But this is going to help keep the plants hydrated. It's going to help them with reducing the amount of stress that the plants go through during this initiation period and grow-in session. So that's one good thing about the Hydretain. And also we have some sea extra in here. It's another product that I'll put in the descriptions that we use as a combo. The Hydretain and the sea extra, which is basically a humectant and biostimulant that's going to help the roots grow faster. Ed Wallace, Midwest Landscaping, tips and ideas. Be sure to check us out. Check out the other videos that we have going on. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Slam that thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. Look in the descriptions and find out more information about the product I've talked about today. Hit the notification bell so when videos like this come out, you can take a look at it, critique it, let me know where I need to work on my video skills, and just if you got questions, if you got comments, if you have solutions, success stories, we want you to share those with the rest of the Yardie Nation. And stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching.